guys, Brian at PS4 Trophies, and I'm going to show you all the animals that you can tame in Far Cry Primal. Now, if you look at your map, you can see the location of where each type of animal is located. So I'm not going to show you where to find them because you can just look at the map. But I'm going to show you how to tame them and give you other tidbits, as well as give you a good look at what they all look like. Now, to tame some of the more advanced animals, you're going to need to increase your Beastmaster skills, the top row, in order to tame like bears and Sabretooth Tigers and things. Now, to tame them, you just go to the area where you're looking for them, and then you can hit the hunter vision. It'll make it easier to spot them. Now, I'm looking for the rare Jaguar, so I just went to that area, and then I kept killing off all the ones that were there until eventually a rare one spawned. Now, the rare ones are going to have a scent trail when you activate hunter vision, so that'll indicate which one is the rare one. Again, you're going to have to kind of kill all the ones in a certain area until it eventually spawns. Now, to tame them, you just have to throw the bait down, and once they go to the bait, walk up to them and hold the square button until it's yours. Now, once you've got control of the animal, you can hit right on the D-pad and select them. And if you see, the top 3 rows are just your basic ones that you can go out and tame. Now, the bottom 3, the Great Scar Bear, the Bloodfang Sabretooth, and the Wolf down there, those are actually part of the Beastmaster hunts. Those are side quests that you'll get much later in the game, so you're not going to tame them in the traditional way. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this Dhole, I think is how it's pronounced. These animals are small and they're very common, especially in the very beginning area. They'll be able to skin carcasses for you of your kills, as well as find resources when you're standing idle. They're not, other than that, they're not quite that useful. Maybe in the beginning of the game, of course, but you can also control them as far as pointing where to go. You can command them to attack an enemy. And I commanded this guy to stay in here so we can take a good look at him. As with all the animals that you tame, you can of course pet them. Cute little guy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rare version of this. Again, to get the rare, you're going to have to just stay in that area, kill them off until the rare one spawns. And if you got hunter vision on, you can see the scent trail. This guy looks exactly the same as the last one, except he's black. So you can visually spot them pretty easily. Next up is a wolf. You're going to see a lot of wolves. And the wolves are cool because they can growl to warn you of nearby enemies. They'll also reveal terrain 350 feet. Although you can acquire a skill later on that actually exceeds that. But pretty basic. But you're going to run into quite a few of these. A lot of areas on the map. Sometimes day and night or night will change their location on the map. So next up, we're going to look at the white wolf. The other one was common, this one's an uncommon, but you will see plenty of them. Looks exactly the same, except he's white, of course. Now the next one is the rare striped wolf. Again, stay in the wolf areas, keep killing them off until this one spawns. He's just going to add more strength and speed. And this one looks just like the other two if they had mated and created some offspring. So he's black and white. Now the wolves are, again, all over the place, but now we're going to start heading into some more exotic animals, starting with the Jaguar here. These are cool because they're kind of stealthy. They can attack without the enemies being alerted. So you can see here, he's very beautiful. I like the print on him. The modeling on the characters or on the animals are very well done. Another cool thing is if you do crouch, your pet will crouch as well. So if you're trying to be stealthy, so will your pet. And then those guys are absolutely very fast. Now the next one is the rare black Jaguar, which you saw me taming earlier at the beginning of this video. So it looks exactly like the other one except black, and I like the black version. I like the print on them. Looks like you can have him as a household pet. I don't recommend that. Alright, so next up is the Leopard. There's only a few spots that these guys spawn, but in those areas they're not too hard to find. So it kind of looks like the other ones, but obviously a little bigger. Different print on them. So next up is the cave lion. Cave lions are another common one that you will find all around the map. The cool thing about these guys is they'll actually tag enemies for you, so it'll make it easier for you to spot your suspects that you're trying to kill. But pretty plain. Looks just like you would expect a lion to look. So next up is the rare black lion. So again, go to the same spots, spawn spots as the other lions, and eventually one of these guys will spawn. It's definitely with the black, it'll be easier to see, or you can use the hunting vision as well to help you find them. So we're gonna go to the badger. Now this is a little guy, and it's a fearless beast, as you can see there. It can revive itself once. It is also immune to poison. Now these guys are tiny, so they're very hard to spot when you're trying to locate one to tame. I probably recommend obviously looking down at the ground, but in bushes, they like to hide in bushes, and listen for them. They actually have a distinct sound. That's how I was able to find them. Next up is your average brown bear, and the cool thing about these is they'll actually draw enemy attacks. And if you have the Beast Rider skill, you can actually ride them. So these are, this one's a tank essentially. It's going to draw all the enemy fire, and you can ride it, and of course you can attack from while riding. There's actually a trophy for killing, I don't remember how many, 10 or 20 guys while mounted. Next up is the Sabretooth Tiger, and this is awesome. I like these guys. They're very fast, and it looks really badass. We're actually going to find show another Sabretooth Tiger a little bit later in just a few moments. So let's go ahead and go to the Cave Bear. This one you can't ride because it's going to be bigger, but he'll also draw enemy fire, just as the same as the other one. But he is unfortunately too big to ride. And you will, I'm sure, run across many of these. Alright, so next up, and the final three are part of the Beastmaster hunts. Again, you have to progress far enough into the story and you'll see the side quest pop up for him. First is the Great Scar Bear. This thing looks awesome. It definitely looks like he's been through battle. Now, I'm not going to spoil where you find him, but you'll know exactly where. But you can see there's arrows stuck on him, and he's got a lot of scarring on him. Definitely one of the coolest looking animals. That's actually probably tied for my favorite. My favorite is going to be the Bloodfang Sabretooth. This is also another Beastmaster hunt quest that you will get. And he is also rideable. So that's why I like to use him, as well as having exceptionally high strength and speed. So let's go ahead and let's take a ride on him here real quick. Let's show off his speed. As you can see, we're wisping through this the landscape here really quick. Makes it easier to get from point A to point B. Another quick note here, if any of them do die, you can revive them. It does cost red plants. So make sure you pick up the red plants anytime you see them, because those will be used to revive your pets. So the final one is the Snowblood Wolf. Same abilities as all the other wolves, except higher strength, speed, stealth, and whatnot. And he looks cool as well. Looks like he's just had some lunch. Certainly a lot of blood, but he's a fun-looking pet. I do like him as well. And again, the Beastmaster Hunt quest will open up to you eventually as you progress much later in the game, closer to the towards the end. But there you have it, guys. That's all 17 beasts that you can tame, how to tame them, and what their abilities are. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out my channel because I got a lot of other great Far Cry Primal content right there for you.